Hey yo, what's going on everybody? It's Billy Boy, aka J-Bo. We back at it again today, and I'm going to be showing you how to do an ignition coil and spark plug on an '09 Mercury Sabre. And we're gonna be doing specifically cylinder 2, which is in the back. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's how they fire off. This is firing order. And what you're gonna be needing today for these tools is real basic at-home tools. You'll need a pair of pliers. You'll need you a toolkit if you got one. You're gonna need an extended for 3/8. You'll need you a 3/8 ratchet, and mainly you're just gonna need an 8mm bolt. And you're just gonna need a 5/8 spark plug socket. And I have a scanner that I can delete the code with whenever I'm done, because it does have a flash and check engine light. And the process is going to be pretty simple. So what you're going to want to do to start off is you're going to want to come here. Sorry about that. You're going to come here to your air filter box, and you're going to want to start by unclipping this sensor right here. It's your mass airflow sensor. You're gonna unclip that. You're gonna want to pop these two latches right here. Already got that one. And then what I like to do is I like to remove this whole housing right here. This whole thing. Instead of just, taking piece by piece, I just take everything out. So you're gonna want to take them from under here first. I like to come over here. And I like to undo this clip right here on the throttle body. So it's already loose, which this one kind of is, but I'm gonna need my 3/8. And so just take it 8mm, and just kind of untwist that, and that should loosen up this right here, just like that. And then you're gonna want to take this hose right here, follow this. You're gonna pull this off. And then I'm gonna take this back here, unplug this, and then, alright, so what I did basically is I just took this and I unhooked it from over here from the start. I know y'all remember. And then you just, then you come down to this. You just want to pull this back and pull it up. And it should come off. With that, I just like place it to the side in order. You're gonna see me stacking them up. And then these are gonna be 8mm as well. Same thing as before. And I'm actually gonna get my drill. So you got one here, you have one here, one there. This is actually a 8mm screw right there. Same thing. It's gonna be right there. Just holds that bracket in. I have another one here. I have another one there. And another one under there. And then that should get everything off. Oh. Start there. I got a janky ass impact thing. It's cool to get the job done. You can loosen your bolts. And then from here, I've already taken my pliers and pulled these back. Normally these retaining clips would be up under here. And so you just, after you remove that, you just pull this back off of there, and then there's another one back here. You just put those in there, pinch that, and then you kind of just push it back. And then there's one more thing up under here. There's this clip right here. It'd be attached to the underneath of it. You just kind of want to pry it out. And then once you've gotten all those screws taken out, you want to be careful not to let anything drop up in the intake. And repeat, don't let anything drop in the intake or you will mess up your engine. And you want to kind of keep note of what you're doing, of where you're keeping those screws. I got these two right here, the long ones up there. Just gonna want to undo like this, and you're gonna want to carefully remove this out, up and out the way. I'm trying to do this with one hand here. All right, so for sure, after this, just pull this out of here. You're gonna want to, again, carefully up and out, trying not to get anything in there. It's also a good time to check your gasket. Flip it upside down. Just check your gasket. Check for rips, tears. This one seems to be in pretty good shape. You can check the inside of this. This is your intake manifold. This is your throttle body right here. You check the inside of there. Seems to be pretty clean. So we're gonna take this and replace this right here, right next to the other thing, keeping everything in order. And now you're gonna want to place a towel or a shirt or something 3/8 right in there. Do the rest by hand. You're gonna want to pull this out, ain't not really easy. And then what you want to do is take these, my extension, and you're gonna put it right in there and get it locked on by hand. Put your ratchet on there. Yeah. You're gonna twist that bad boy. It works. It's not so bad. This ain't so bad. I'm gonna do a time lapse on this part. I'm like, ignition coil and spark plug on this nigga's core. Twist it. Nice. It's quick. You're gonna twist it with the ratchet until you can twist it by hand, like this, to free spins. That's how you know it's out. And then you want to pull it out just like that, and you can kind of see how bad this spark plug it really is. Compared to the new one. Normally when you do spark plugs, you want to do, a whole complete tune-up all at once. But in this instance, we're just going after this one. As they say, out with the old, in with the new. Yes, sir. Here's the old ignition coil. Here's the new one. So what I like to do is I like to put the spark plug in there like that, and you get it started by hand. Make sure it's straight. And if you have to take it back out and restart, try again. You don't want to have this cross-threaded, because that's going to become a whole nother issue you don't want to deal with. Make sure it goes in easy by hand. Just fucking this nigga bumper all the way up. Oh my God, you got big guy yams.
I am dead.
Please don't let her come over here and ask me if I work on coils. Does that just make me? Okay. Enzo just licked me. I don't know what that means. He has no ass. Just lick my leg after licking my shit. He's licking my ass. Disgusting. So what you want to do is after you tighten it by hand, you're just gonna put it on with the ratchet. Again, making sure it twists good and you're not forcing anything. As you can see, I'm just twisting this with my wrist and my fingers. Boy, don't it just sound funky out here? Yeah, them goddamn cicadas. I think there's a lot quieter than this motherfucker. I think it sounds like death. And eagles. Alright, so once it's tight, I just put my thumb here and I give it a nice little pull or turn. You don't want to over tighten it either. It could also damage your engine and you can get it stuck in there. And that's also something you don't want. And so from here, you can install your new ignition coil. Plug that right in there. Push it down. Make sure it pops on. Plug it up. And then you can put your screw back in. Start it by hand. Just tighten this up with the socket. It's not gonna go nowhere. And then from here, you just want it to go in reverse. You want to put this back on, put that back on, and you're done. So what you're gonna want to do is, after you're done, you take this off, and you're gonna put this back in there, carefully. Really, very carefully, so as you don't break or mess up the gasket in place underneath. Come on, Betsy. Come on, Betsy. Get up on there. Get up on there. There it goes. Alright. So once you got it properly seated, I like to start with the big bolt in the middle because it's the longest. Start it by hand. What do it look like? Alright, once you start that one by hand, you can put the rest in. Start them all by hand. And then the tightening pattern, when you do this, is you're going to want to go from inside to out. That way it sits down properly and you don't have no air leaks when you start the car back. What is this? Kennedy G30, what? Like G35. Okay. You go spinning now. So you go spinning that. So what I do, I'm gonna decide to use my drill. And like I said, go inside to out. I do not recommend using the drill. But as a professional, after you install those bolts, you can put this back in there, back here, this one back on, back here, and pliers, wiggle it all the way back. Make sure it's on there. Same thing over here. Make sure it's all the way on there. After that, plug this back in. That tab down, put this back in. And then you're gonna want to reinstall this back up in there if your clip is not broken, unlike this one. Now is a good time to reinstall this. Let's take the 8mm screw and just tighten that back down like that. Plug this hose back in. Reclip this. Push it back down. It should go in. And you take your air filter box. I like to start in the back. Work my hoses in. Make sure it's all the way in on the bottom. Come over here, reinstall this. Reinstall this hose right here. Make sure it's all the way on there. Okay. Oh shit, what do I have right here? Just plug in your mass airflow sensor. Put that back. And then lastly, tighten up. Tighten up that. And you're all done. Moment of truth. No more flashing light. No more shaking. No more hesitation. Now, if in any case, when you took off your intake and put it back on, you reinstalled it and everything, and you hear a hissing sound, then your intake manifold gasket right over here, when I said check it, it could be bad. So you might have to run to the store and buy a new intake manifold gasket, and that'll knock out that hissing sound. But other than that, now at first, I'm gonna plug it in right here. At first, it was reading cylinder 2 misfire, and misfire detected. Now let's see what it reads. Misfire detected, see? So now, this is the screen we had at first, reach for DTCs. Just like that, the check engine light is off. The job is done. You're gonna want to take it on the test drive. Make sure nothing's wrong with it and everything is running perfectly smooth. Yeah, I figured out. All right, you guys, what you're taking for a test drive, what you're looking for is that the check engine light does not turn back on. You're looking to make sure that whenever you hit the gas, it does not hesitate. You know, there's no time in between whenever you hit the gas and it starts taking off. What you're going to look for as well is that you don't hear any rumbling or feel any rumbling whenever you're just idling, sitting at a light or anything. And if you did everything right, then you don't have to go back through and redo your work, which you should have done right, because I explained everything right. Just to inform you, it's not me, it's you. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope it was informational and you found everything to your liking. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. God bless. Peace. Peace.